Mr. Marty Show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Oh, the Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. So glad you're here. So glad you're here, my friend. Roll up a chair. Going through with joy. Filling with great cheer on the Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Oh, oh, oh. Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Oh, oh, the Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Oh, oh, oh. The Mr. Marty. And Mr. Marty Show. Show, 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 show. Show, 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 show. Show. Always something happening on the Mr. Marty Show. Kind of out of tune, but you get the idea.
Alexa, play Relevant Elephant by Martin McCormack.
Here's Relevant Elephant by Martin Lawrence McCormack on Amazon Music.
Everybody wants their car to go.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans, Ma Gilmore and Mary Jo, yes. And today we're talking about candy fairs. Now, there are many going on in this August time around Illinois, Chicago. There's DuPage County Fair. There's some in Wisconsin, but what one have you been to?
Well, we keep threatening to go to Springfield, but we haven't made it there yet.
Oh,
So
that's the big one.
DuPage County Fair I've been to, I think, once. And eventually we're going to go again and spend more time there because I really want to go when there's rodeos and where there's pig races. And
Pig races,
everything
yes.
else. That's what I think is exciting to see all
Yes,
the different animals
yes.
and the 4-H entries and stuff like that.
Oh, the 4-H, yeah. And growing up in Oklahoma, the farms around, the kids all were in 4-H, and they would raise like pigs. They would raise a cow. They would even do goats and some lambs, and watch them grow from little to big. And I think that it was a really good chance to get some farmers out of these young kids. It's a process, and it's really something that each child would, or each teenager would look forward to. Now, in Oklahoma, we also had the rodeos, and then the horse racing, but it wasn't like the racing at one of the parks. It was different. They also had the pig races. Yeah, in fact, Mike and I went to one a couple of years ago, and we filmed the pig races, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my, yeah, and it was hot that day too. I remember that. In Oklahoma, the Tulsa County Fair was always one of my favorites. The smells of the corn dogs, but the cotton candy, that permeated everything, and the dipped apples. Oh my, caramel apples are one of the best. They'll get your teeth, but
Now
so
we have the deep fried Oreos.
I have not had
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Oh my goodness, that's going maybe a step too far. I don't know. Anything fried is good at a fair. It's yeah. One thing that they did have shows, but some of them shows were not ones that we could go in as kids. So I wouldn't go in them now as an adult. So and I don't think they have them anymore. But I loved my county fair. I could spend days there. And at that time, it was pretty cheap. You could get $10 and you could go on everything. So not anymore. No. So we've been to the county fair. We hope to see you there. And this is Ma Gilmore,
Mary Jo.
and always we bid you peace. Now,
Francis went from farm to war, 1942. From a lad of peace to soldier when no other path was true.
And now, 30 seconds of cue.
Hello, this is Polly Chase, presenting artwork by Martin McCormack. This painting, titled Dude, features a mountain range that holds a special place in Marty's heart. On the canvas, which measures 20 by 24, we see the Tetons rising in the hazy distance of a view from an abandoned dude ranch just outside Jackson Hole, Wyoming, near Marty's parents' old place. The cool blues and violets of the background complement the buttery yellow foreground. These colors pass the viewer's attention back and forth along the horizontal plane, while the decaying Model T sinks into that scrubby landscape from which the majestic peaks punch upward along the vertical plane. It's a quiet yet very moving scene, both artistically and emotionally. It pulls the imagination into a human story waiting to be told, one witnessed by rock that is millions of years old. To explore this painting and more of Marty's artwork, go to martinmccormack.com.
So, as you can see, with all this high-speed painting, this takes a lot of time. and a lot of work trying to just figure out what makes the most sense as far as color and emotion tied with that color. You'll see that I go over and over certain areas, much like doing a wash and watercolor. With acrylic, it's a little thicker, even though you can, I guess, dilute with water. But I like having the vibrancy. I like having this painting especially kind of just be a little more leaning toward impressionistic.
Show. It was all about rodeos and country fairs. Country fairs, yeah. Well, like the song. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you next time. Good night. Just be careful when you go to those rodeos. You might get hit. You might get toroed by a bull. Bye-bye.